What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns video for you guys as the Browns just wrapped up their first full week of training camp out here in West Virginia at the Greenbrier Resort. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 observations that I've made from the first full week of Browns training camp. Now, before I get into this video, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, become a member for exclusive perks like cool emotes and whatnot. And with that being said, let's get right into my Browns training camp observations. So, observation number 1 that I've made from the first full week of Browns camp is DeSean and Elijah Moore got that good chemistry going. And I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I think Elijah is going to be one of DeSean's favorite targets this year. Now you may be wondering, what about Amari? What happened to him? Well, unfortunately, he's been dealing with injuries and stuff. Of course, he's coming off surgery in the offseason, so he really hasn't had a chance to really get going. Although we have seen bits of DeSean and Amari connecting on some good passes, but right now, it's mainly been DeSean and Elijah Moore getting that good chemistry going. I cannot wait to see these two on the field in a game, man. It's going to be so much fun. Observation number 2 that I've made is this secondary looks great. I mean, I've seen MJ Emerson making plays. Ward and Newsome look good. I see Newsome change this number to 0. That's going to be interesting to see. Of course, Delpit. You have Juan Thornhill, that safety. Yeah, our secondary is looking nice. As long as they can stay healthy, we might have a top 5 secondary this year in the NFL. That's my hot take for the day. My third observation is this offense is going to be a handful. Just looking at all the weapons that we have right now, yeah, it's going to be a handful for opposing defenses to handle. Because not only do you have to deal with our receivers, but also we got a pretty good pair of tight ends and some good running backs too. Not to mention, Deshaun Watson has legs that can go all over the place. He's one of the slipperiest quarterbacks I've ever seen. I still remember that Bills playoff game where it looked like Deshaun was going to get sacked, and somehow, some way, he slithered out of it and found a wide open running back, I believe it was. Can't remember exactly. But he found a wide open player to get the ball to and wound up winning the game. Still can't believe he did that. That's how slippery that dude is. You know? And of course, that will open up opportunities for the receivers downfield to get open, because then all of a sudden, the corners have to collapse to try to stop Deshaun, and that'll wind up leaving someone open. Right? So, yeah, this offense is going to be a big time handful for defenses. My fourth observation is Miles and Za'Darius are going to feast. I might have said this already earlier in the offseason, but it's even more true now. Just watching these guys on the field together. Oh, yeah. And don't sleep on guys like Obo Okoronkwo, Isaiah McGuire, Isaiah Thomas. Don't sleep on those guys either. And then, of course, you have Dalvin Tomlinson plugging up the middle, too. Mo Hurst, Tristan Hill. I was going to say Perrion, but of course, we got to remember he got booted because he's a freaking idiot. But yeah, Miles and Za'Darius are going to go crazy this year. I still cannot believe we really got Za'Darius Smith. Just seeing him on the field with Miles has me salivating. I cannot wait to see these guys on the field week 1. You know? And then my final observation is that the vibes are different with this team. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But things are different. You know? There's a little bit of a swag around this team. And a lot of it is because of guys like Jim Schwartz coming in here and installing his attitude. And his attitude is rubbing off on the defensive players. You know, they got a bit of a swag to them. They got that aura around them, you know? I feel like our defense is going to go crazy this year. Now, before I end this video, I know you guys are probably wondering, what are my thoughts on the Joe Burrow injury? Some of you probably expect me to say, I'm glad he's hurt. No, I want him to be healthy. I want him out there week 1 because I already know if he misses week 1 and we stomp the Bungles' faces in again, you already know them Bungles fans gonna come out with them excuses. Oh, we would have beat you if Joe Burrow had played. Oh, we already know they'd come out with that. That's why I want Joe Burrow to play. I want him out there. So then when Miles and Za'Darius are burying his face in the ground again and again and again, they can't come out with the excuses. Although I'm sure they'll find something. But yeah, that's just the way I see it. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Browns camp is underway. Preseason is almost here. And also, if you're curious, I will be streaming the Hall of Fame game between the Browns and the Jets, just to shake the cobwebs off and get used to calling football games again. But yeah, football's officially back. At least training camp is. I freaking love it, man. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you tonight for Guardians White Sox Game 3. Hopefully we can at least secure a series split. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. I'm out. Bye-bye.